this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Houston Texans and the Buffalo Bills. They're on the Texans sideline. Look at their head coach, DeMeco Ryans. His side able to rattle off a pair of wins after dropping that season opener. Across the way, the head coach of the Bills. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Kicker Tyler Bass ready to get this one started. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you on the call. And we're off in rainy Western New York. He's brought down just inside the 25. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception. His effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. And certainly some momentum to build on today.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
18.
On play action, here's Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a gain of 29 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
All right.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. Offense to the line. Second down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Another partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings in Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is second down. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Round 80!
First down. It's a run with Davis. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Play action now. Allen. Into the hands of Knox. Complete. Finally caught, and he lost the football. And the Texans have recovered it.
Recovered by the Texans.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to...
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field
So
is
the nice
reversed.
defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Davis up the middle. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the 2nd here, the Bills definitely thinking points. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Allen on the play action. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. Ain't no other king in his rep, thing me siblings. Nothing for my children. What? They disappearing. I'm in the city with a flag, be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up in a mark truck just to play freeze.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Bass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud off of play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. Puts some air under it, deep down the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Brings up third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. Third and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
That's taken in at the 42. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 13-0 lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Bass now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. And it's the Texans about set to begin their drive. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun now, first round. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And finally, they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18. What's that?
Again to Mixon up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. From the gun, Stroud. Chased out to his right. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a third down. To the air, Stroud. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. First and 10. Here's Allen. He'll put everything he's got behind it. He's got it deep downfield. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Allen now on first down. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
319! Look out!
Allen gonna throw again. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. To the air again, Allen. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Round 80! What's up?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get more points to end the lopsided first half. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Texans nothing. Tyler Bass.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, some adjustments in store, no doubt about that. So they're headed to the locker room trailing as he kneels to end this first half. So one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good divisional matchup in the black and blue NFC North. And it's Jordan Love. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Packers get back to 500, 2 up, 2 down as they get the victory at home. From there, let's move on to another compelling early season matchup. And it's the former Alabama running back, Brian Robinson. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. The Commanders get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And this is Jahmyr Gibbs. He's got the ball. He's got a head of steam. He has a touchdown. 33 yards to the house. The Lions get win number 2 as they take care of business in this one. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Let's start with a give to Davis. He's attacking. He's still going. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Bills first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Allen looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. Shoots away from one. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Davis. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They're set up at the 35 now.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, Allen. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And it's going to be second down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
From the red zone on first. That's some room to work. He has it at the 5. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
That's another Bills first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Davis scores. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
As a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's got a decent game before being brought down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Here we go. Swap. Level swap.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do a little window dressing here in the 4th. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
On the quick, right?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That's good for 7 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First down.
Here's Stroud again. On the move, headed right. He's hit, the ball is out. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
At 18.
Back to throw, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Texans trying to do some window dressing. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Here we go. Let's go.
Here's Stroud now. Makes the catch. Get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Completes, dialing up Collins again. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. They'll run for this. He stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. The right call came in at the right time, give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
You know, so often, Kate, we talk about the little guys, right? Get them in space. But how about the big guys? When you can out-muscle them and get in the ball quick like that, they can put some yards together and move those chains.
Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
So the roar of Bills Mafia. It's a win for their guys in Buffalo. Well, look again, it's just a good start to this season. Might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious lengths to the start there out here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.